generative AI. For freelancers, it feels like an earthquake just hit. The ground is literally shifting under our feet, and the big question everyone's asking is this. Is this technology going to build new opportunities, or is it going to tear down entire careers? Well, let's dig in and find out. And look, let's just be real for a second. That sense of dread, it's completely valid. I mean, so many freelancers are looking at these incredibly powerful tools and asking one single terrifying question. Am I next? The fear that all the skills you've worked so hard to build could just, poof, become obsolete overnight? Yeah, that's understandable. And that anxiety isn't just in your head. Get this. The World Economic Forum predicts that by 2025, a staggering 85 million jobs could potentially be replaced by AI. When you hear a number that massive, it's pretty hard not to see AI as a straight-up competitor, right? But that 85 million figure, as scary as it sounds, is only one side of the story. Every big technological shift is a double-edged sword. Sure, it closes some doors, but it always, and I mean always, blows a bunch of new ones wide open. And here is the other side of that coin. The freelance marketplace Fiverr reported a jaw-dropping 1,400% increase in demand for AI-related skills. So while some doors might be closing, a whole new universe of opportunity is swinging open, and the demand is absolutely exploding right now. So how do you walk through that new door? Well, it all starts by completely reframing your relationship with AI. This isn't about you versus the machine anymore. It's about you with the machine. Let's take a look at how AI can become your most powerful collaborator. Okay, the very first step here is a mindset shift. It's huge. Lauren Crawford, who's the CEO of an AI copywriting agency called Imperative Copy, she puts it perfectly. You've got to stop seeing this tech as a competitor you need to beat and start seeing it for what it is, a seriously powerful asset that you can use to your advantage. So what does that actually look like day to day? Well, for anyone who writes or creates content, it's kind of like having a super-powered assistant who never sleeps. Tools like Jasper and Copy.ai can instantly just blast through writer's block. They can generate tons of ideas, they can outline articles, even draft sales copy or product descriptions in literally seconds. Just think about all those repetitive, annoying tasks you can just automate now. This reaction from a review of Copy.ai just says it all. The person wrote, and this is a direct quote, honestly, great fucking copy for 2 seconds of work. I mean, they were just shocked by the quality and the speed. And it really shows you how you can generate high-quality first drafts for things like ad copy almost instantly. It's wild. So beyond just making your current work faster, AI is actually creating entirely new categories of jobs. This has led to the rise of what people are calling AI gigs. It's a brand new freelance frontier opening up right before our eyes. I mean, just look at some of these new job titles. AI prompt engineer, AI content finisher, AI ethicist. These roles didn't exist a couple of years ago, and now they're popping up everywhere. So you see, freelancers aren't just being replaced, they're pivoting. They're using their very human skills, creativity, strategy, critical thinking, to guide and refine what these AI systems are putting out. Let's just zoom in on one of these for a second, the prompt engineer. Now, this isn't just about typing a question into a box. No, it's a real craft. It's about understanding the AI's logic and using really precise language, concepts, and structure to get consistently brilliant results, not just, a one-off lucky shot. This quote from a Reddit user just absolutely nails it. He said that programmers built these incredible AI Maseratis, but they don't know how to build the engine, which is the prompt. See, he argues, they think in rigid instructions, but these new models respond to nuanced creative ideas. And that is exactly where writers and creative thinkers have a massive, massive advantage. Okay, but it's not all smooth sailing. Before you dive headfirst into this world, you have to understand the fine print. And we're talking specifically about the challenges of copyright and this new term you're going to hear a lot, AI slop. So the first big problem is this thing called AI slop. It's basically the mountain of cheap, low-effort content being churned out by AI. Now, it might look convincing at first glance, but it's often just riddled with errors, super generic phrasing, and brand-killing inaccuracies. And ironically, this flood of terrible content is creating a brand new job, the human quality controller. And all of this leads to a massive legal and philosophical question that, frankly, the entire world is trying to figure out right now. If an AI creates something, who's the author? Who actually owns it? Right now, the legal system is basically scrambling to catch up, and that's creating a total minefield for freelancers. The problem really breaks down into three big questions. First, nobody can agree on who the author is. Is it you, the user, the company that built the AI itself? Second, can the work even be called original if the AI was trained on millions of copyrighted images and texts? And finally, the rules are different everywhere you go, creating this messy, confusing legal patchwork. For instance, India's copyright law has this interesting clause that suggests the person who causes the work to be created could be the author. That leaves the door open. But then you have the US Copyright Office, which has taken a much harder line, and they've repeatedly denied copyright to any work that doesn't have direct human authorship. So how in the world do you protect yourself and your clients in all this? Well, big platforms like Upwork are suggesting a pretty clear set of best practices. And really, it all boils down to this. Be totally transparent with your clients about how you're using AI. Never, ever just ship a raw AI draft without a human reviewing it. And, of course, always respect intellectual property rights. All of this brings us to our final and honestly our most important point. The future of high-value freelance work isn't about getting out of AI's way. No, it's about putting yourself right in the middle of the whole process. This is the key takeaway of this whole thing. AI can generate the raw stone, and it can do it super fast and super cheap. But the real value now, it lies with the human expert, the person who can cut, polish, and shape that raw output into something that is truly exceptional, accurate, and perfectly on brand. So this is what that human-in-the-loop workflow looks like in the real world. A business will use AI to get a first draft, but then, and this is the most crucial part, they hire a freelance expert to review it, revise it, and ultimately approve it. Your expertise is the quality control. You are the final essential step that transforms potential AI slop into a valuable, shippable asset for a client. So let's end with this thought. The whole narrative that AI is coming for your job is just wrong. It's missing the point. The real threat isn't the AI itself, it's another freelancer, another creative, who learns how to master AI as a tool to become faster, more efficient, and way more valuable. So the only question left to ask is, how will you adapt?